Hello, this is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com, bringing you another edition of Pioneer Curious. Looking to play some dinosaurs, mainly to abuse our new Aetherdrift dinosaurs, Agonasaur Rex, 5-mana 8/8 trample, with some other stuff that makes it super cool. And Regal Imperiosaur. Dinosaur Lord is a 5/4. Otherwise, it's a similar package to my mid-range modern dinosaur deck that I played with Amulet of Vigor. Hoping to get out an early Galta, give it some haste with Riverchurn Alpha, or fling it at our opponent's face. Sand's a little bit iffy because we don't have any of our 1-drops, but we do have a Surveil land, so we're looking to basically find a land off here. That is a land, so we'll draw it, and hopefully we'll find another land off the top, since that one is going to come down tapped, and we want to save it for fling anyway. All right, is it Phoenix? Is it Phoenix? I'm sure I'm the first content creator to ever make that joke. Dinosaur. Boom. Shakalaka. Bludgeoning Yearling coming down as a 3/2, which we can then make into a more powerful creature with each subsequent dinosaur we play. So hopefully we'll draw an untap land and we can cast Regal Imperiosaur, make it into a 6/4. What's this new combo from Aetherdrift? Not played against it. Land, untapped, please. Untap land. I really want to save this fling. Oh, I just added this card to our deck because it's a dinosaur and it's a creature land and but it's a tap land. Oh well, living the dream momentarily. To be fair, I played a white blue soldiers deck last match and I got this guy into 12 too. It was pretty sweet. All right, so if I understand this correctly, they can combo off with Jace to mill our entire deck. Sure. We didn't want those 2 cards anyway. Treasure Cruise. Very nice for them. Very nice for our opponent. Treasure Cruising up to 5 cards, passing the turn. We still want to land. We kind of want lands into Galta in this Kazul's Fury. And it would have been, we're going to play this land anyway. Play as a land because we want to be able to, gosh, that's so close to Galta, right? Yeah, I mean, we kind of want the fling for a bit of, and they missed on, no, they played land. We want the fling just for some reach, to be honest. All right, so we're looking at casting Galta next turn, or finding a land and playing Riverchurn Alpha and swinging for lethal. So it's either land, untap land and swing for lethal, Galta, swing in for lethal. So I guess if we draw a land, I think we're swinging for lethal no matter what if they don't find something. So hopefully they'll continue digging and assume that, I mean, they're at 9, or they're essentially at 2, so we're hitting for 9, I meant. So our opponent's probably like definitely going to be thinking about trying not to die here. I think this is going to be good enough though. All right, what can we do that's really fun? So we can Riverchurn Alpha and attack. They're going to soak up the biggest, so they'll soak up 5, and then they'll get hit for 4, 9, 12. Or we can Galta, make this into a 13. Yeah, I think Galta gets there. Oh, I gotta pay 1. Okay, hold on. Let's do this again. I don't know if I want to do that then because we can't. We won't have our shields down for that. I think it's still Galta. I think we still got a Galta. Make that into a huge dinosaur that is lethal, and now they're dead. Yep. All right, opponent. Treasure cruising, digging and dirtling, missing land drops too. Trying to find their combo pieces. I don't know what they're doing really, but mono bluish, blue white. What do we want to do? We can bring in pick a poisons, I guess, for artifact, enchantment, hate. Looks like they are combo deck. So bring in the pick your poison. That was a fast start. You see how Belligerent Yearling is so powerful in our deck. It seems kind of like I mean, it's uncommon from, yeah, and it just seems like very underwhelming, but it plays an important role in our deck because when we play it on curve, it hits for 6, it hits for 6, it hits for 5. You know, it just keeps that time it is hitting for lethal without it because it has trample all by itself. Can bring in that. So without it, we just aren't able to close out that game as fast. Our opponent gets another turn to respond to what we're doing. So I think that it's kind of like the sneaky all-star. There's our fling. We got a little bit of ramp. We're keeping it. Boom. Doing it. Hopefully we will still find some lands though, because this is not technically ramp, and I mean it does put a land into play, but it doesn't tap for mana, obviously. So no. All right, so next turn we can Belligerent Yearling and then Pugnacious Hammer Skull, or just Pugnacious Hammer Skull, Belligerent Yearling. Start swinging. They have to respect the Yearling now, right? We don't have a Cavern, which means any sort of counter magic's online. They got that thing again. Good for them, I guess. It's one of their combo pieces, right? This is what I'm talking about. This. What do we do? What do we do? Yearling or Pugnacious Hammer? I think we just try to put the pressure on. Sets us up for. Hopefully, we'll just draw some lands. We can also cycle if we so choose to hit for 8. Too bad it's not hexproof. And to try to dig for a land. So yeah, the land means Belligerent Yearling's online plus fling if we want. Opponent's got to have brought in some sort of spot removal, right? There's their combo piece. Jace. How did they just mill themselves? Yeah. Glimpse of Freedom. Land. We've been getting pretty lucky with our lands. Your opponents can't cast spells this turn. Well, that's unfortunate for us. So do we want to cycle? Cycling is not a spell. We could cycle, hit for 8, put them down to 12, and then we can fling it on there now. No, okay, I'm kind of. It's just 3 mana versus 2. So we have Thud. I bought, and but it's a sorcery speed, 1 red. How greedy do we want to get right here? Could just put it on here. 2 +1/+1 counters. Hit for 8. Find a land, hopefully. We already played a land this turn. Well, unfortunately, this guy is going to get a stun counter, but we are hitting hard. And that puts us in range of a fling. There's the Kalta. And I mean, also the counters on it now let us hit hard and make Kalta cost 4 mana, which we could have cast if we drawn it. So we did find our land. I think our opponent's still a ways away from being able to win the game. Guess we'll find out though. So what we're hoping for is, we'll mill some more. Another Pugnacious Hammer Skull. We're kind of hoping that our opponent taps down, we can get a swing in with his Regisaur Alpha. Put him within fling range. Drawing some cards. Playing a blocker. Holding up a white source. So this puts them in fling range if they can't win on their turn, which I think they need more mana to win, but I could be wrong. Well, just this guy. Well, this person has a... Alright, fine. Forgot that it doesn't give itself haste. So we will not be attacking. Alright, next turn. Next turn. We're doing it. Attacking and flinging the Arboreal Grazer. Oh man, what does our opponent do? Swing Supreme Verdict? That would make me sad. They don't have double white, so they can't Supreme Verdict currently. So that's good. Do they have another answer? So what we really want for them to do is wait to well, for our turn to do whatever answer they have, at which point we can flee. Do 8 damage to the dome. It's gonna be sweet. Okay, milling some cards. Looking for some things. Trying to go on another cruise. Maybe just playing a blocker. At this point, I mean, blockers are all they need, so maybe they will think that they can just go full protection mode. Milling some cards, more lands. They're just digging, it looks like. I don't think they can win with this. Their devotion's 3. Put one of them on top of your library and the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. So I think they are hoping they can just win. They can hold down the fort and not die. But I think we're going to be able to get there. Another Regisaur Alpha. So they have 2 blockers. This guy doesn't have trample, so they're going to go block, take 7, 10, and then we'll fling. There's more than one way to skin a cat right now. We can go Regisaur Alpha. Swing in for, but I just really want the fling win, you know? Regisaur Alpha puts so many bodies on the board that they can block, and they take 8. I'm not even sure that's going to be enough though. Block, 4. I think it's got to be fling, actually. So we're pretty excited about that. Pretty excited about the fling. What do? Block here, block there maybe? Block here and take 10 and go to 2, and hopefully they're thinking untap and win. I think that Thassa's Oracle they're gonna, yep. What I have for you folks? Choose any target, sacrifice a creature. Boom, ate you to the face. Oh, not waiting. Salty wait, or do they have an answer? Oh, that just makes me so ridiculously happy. Dinosaurs, man, picking on folks in Pioneer. I won't say that we've been playing bad decks either. Like, we played soldiers, and in this, I don't know what it is exactly, but it is the new hotness. It's got combo potential. They were probably one planes away from Supreme Verdictine. Anyway, recyclesgaming.com, flinging my dinosaurs at people's faces. This is Johnny Cycles. Catch y'all on the next one.